Have you ever noticed that some people feel instantly soothed in your presence? Maybe someone has even told you that, without understanding how, your energy calms pains they never even realized they had. You probably thought it was just empathy, a natural sensitivity. But the truth is far more powerful and far deeper. What you carry within you is an extremely rare gift, an invisible force capable of healing. But here's what almost no one understands. This gift is not just an innate talent. It is above all a divine mission that you came to fulfill on Earth. And today, you will finally learn how to fully activate it. But before going any further, if this truth already deeply resonates with you, take a second, like this video, and subscribe if you haven't already, because nothing is ever a coincidence in the life of a chosen one. And to seal this powerful spiritual connection, write the number 99 in the comments, a symbol of the divine mission awakening inside you at this very moment. For as long as you can remember, you felt emotions with rare intensity, as if your soul were directly connected to the invisible heart of the world. The moment you enter a space, you immediately sense a subtle energy, something floating in the air, imperceptible to most people. Perhaps when you arrive at someone's home, even without exchanging a single word, you instantly know whether that person is happy, anxious, or deeply wounded. This is neither imagination nor mere heightened sensitivity. It's concrete proof that you carry within you a mysterious power, the ability to feel and subtly influence the energy around you. This faculty explains why so many strangers are naturally drawn to you. Have you ever noticed that in a crowd, it's always you whom those suffering in silence gravitate toward? Even without knowing your name, they approach you, open their hearts, and share secrets they've never told anyone. They do it instinctively, compelled by an invisible force that whispers to them that near you, everything will be okay. You are like an invisible refuge, a walking sanctuary whose importance you may still not fully realize. Something strange also happens in your hands at times, a subtle warmth, unexplained tingling that arises precisely when someone near you is suffering or in need of help. It's your body reacting spontaneously to another's distress, physically manifesting the extraordinary gift that lies dormant within you. This energy, though discreet, is nonetheless tangible to those who receive it. They feel immediately better after your touch, as if an invisible weight had suddenly lifted. But there's something even more intriguing. Since childhood, you've regularly received strange messages through powerful dreams, recurring visions, or coincidences so precise they give you chills. You've likely noticed numbers or symbols appearing repeatedly in your daily life, as if trying to draw your attention to something you don't fully understand yet. Pay close attention, because these subtle signs are irrefutable proof that you have never been alone on this spiritual journey. Something greater, an intelligent universal force, is continuously trying to communicate directly with you, guiding your steps toward the full revelation of your mission. Perhaps you've spent a long time trying to push away that strange feeling inside you. You thought all of this was just a figment of your imagination, that you were simply different, maybe too sensitive. And yet, every attempt to flee from this gift only increased your inner unease, as if your soul were crying out to finally be recognized. Because deep down, even in your darkest moments of doubt, a quiet voice is always whispering that you are meant for something greater. That inexplicable feeling that you are here for a powerful and specific purpose only grows stronger with each passing day. But be careful, because this exceptional gift is also a fragile mystery. If you don't take the time to clearly identify it, you risk living eternally with the frustrating sense of being incomplete, as if an essential piece of your life's puzzle is always missing. So, Allow yourself to surrender to this deep and powerful truth that has always been calling you. Because if today you feel this mysterious reality vibrating within you, it's not by chance. It's a clear sign that you are finally ready to activate your true healing power. But are you truly ready to dive into the heart of this mystery? Are you capable of facing the dizzying truth hidden behind these strange manifestations? Because what you are about to discover could forever change your life. Your gift is not just a beautiful quality that makes you unique. It is a profound spiritual responsibility that carries weight, intention, and a divine purpose far greater than what you may have imagined. Having the gift of healing is not simply about offering comfort to others. It is about stepping into a role that affects lives in ways you might never fully see or comprehend. This is why so many who carry this gift begin their journey feeling restless, disconnected, and even misunderstood. They sense, deep inside, that there is more to life than the routines and masks of the world, but they can't quite articulate why. This quiet discomfort, that aching emptiness, is the soul whispering that it is time to wake up to the mission buried inside you. The path to embodying your gift almost never begins with clarity. More often, it starts with pain. This pain isn't accidental. It is a sculptor shaping you, preparing you to understand the very essence of healing from the inside out. Have you ever wondered why your life has contained seasons of loss, betrayal, or overwhelming heartbreak? It's because only those who have truly felt the depths of suffering can recognize the subtle cries of others. You were shaped in the fire not to break, but to gain an empathy that cannot be learned in any book or classroom. This sacred preparation teaches you the value of every small act of love, every quiet moment of presence, every hand extended to someone in despair. But here lies the crucial truth. Your gift of healing is not meant to sit dormant as a warm, passive quality. It is an assignment, a calling. And that calling will not stop knocking at the door of your soul until you answer. Many chosen ones attempt to ignore this inner pull because it can feel overwhelming. They tell themselves they are not ready, that they are not good enough or strong enough to carry such a mission. Yet the very resistance they feel is proof of how deeply this gift matters. You may try to numb it, hide from it, or bury yourself in distractions, but sooner or later, life will orchestrate moments that bring you face to face with it again. The transformation comes when you stop resisting and finally accept that this mission is woven into the very fabric of your being. You cannot separate yourself from it any more than you can separate the sun from its light. And when you embrace it fully, everything changes. The confusion fades. The emptiness dissolves. Suddenly, your life is no longer random. It becomes charged with clarity and meaning. You realize that every moment, every encounter, every word you speak carries energy that can either heal or harm. That awareness shifts the way you see the world, and it raises your standards for the way you live. But here's the part that many never hear. Accepting the mission does not mean you will live an easy, pain-free life. In fact, the more aware you become of the responsibility you carry, the more you will be tested. You will be confronted with choices that stretch you beyond your comfort zone. You will have to set boundaries with people who drain your energy. You will be called to forgive when it feels impossible and to show up for others even when you feel empty. This is the sacred tension of the chosen one's path. And yet, within that tension lies your power. Because every challenge you face becomes another layer of strength, another reminder of the light you are capable of carrying. There is a moment, a powerful inner shift, when you realize you were never meant to simply survive your life. You were meant to transform it, and in doing so, help transform the lives of those around you. That is the heartbeat of your mission. It is the reason you were chosen. But the question now is, will you accept it? Because what comes next will demand more courage, more trust, and more surrender than you have ever given before. And the reward? It will be greater than anything you have ever imagined. Are you ready to see the path open before you? Or will you close the door once again and let the calling echo unanswered in your soul? Have you ever noticed how, after helping someone, you feel completely drained, as if a weight you never asked to carry has been placed on your shoulders? That exhaustion is not random. It is a sign, a message from your soul whispering that unresolved inner blocks are quietly hindering the full expression of your healing gift. When these blocks remain unaddressed, they distort the natural flow of your energy, leaving you vulnerable to taking on the pain of others, instead of simply channeling the healing power that resides within you. And the truth is, you cannot walk fully in your purpose if you are unknowingly fighting against yourself. These blocks can take many forms, often rooted in experiences you may have long buried. For some, it begins in childhood. Perhaps you were forced to grow up too fast, to be strong when you were secretly terrified, or to remain silent in an environment that never truly saw or heard you. Those wounds do not simply vanish with time. They harden into patterns of self-protection that now interfere with the way your gift flows. Others carry the fear of judgment, a paralyzing dread of being misunderstood, criticized, or rejected for who they truly are. This fear forces you to hide your light, to shrink when you should expand, to silence yourself even when your intuition is screaming. And then there is self-doubt, the silent killer of purpose. You feel the power within you, but your mind whispers, "What if I'm not enough? What if I'm wrong? What if I fail?" Those questions are like poison, slowly eroding your confidence until you begin to sabotage your own calling. Add to that the weight of guilt. Guilt for the times you couldn't save someone, guilt for putting yourself first, guilt for having boundaries, and you begin to see why so many chosen ones feel trapped, exhausted, and unworthy. But here is the truth no one tells you. These blocks are not signs of weakness. They are invitations. Every inner block that surfaces is an opportunity to go deeper, to understand yourself on a level you may have been avoiding for years. You do not have to be perfectly healed to help others. Perfection is an illusion that will only keep you waiting forever. What you need is awareness, the courage to look at your shadows and say, "I see you, and I choose to face you." When you stop running from the parts of yourself that hurt, you begin to dissolve the very walls that have kept your energy caged. One of the most powerful ways to clear these blocks is through self-compassion. Instead of judging yourself for feeling unworthy, begin to ask where that voice came from and whether it is even yours. When guilt rises, remind yourself that your worth is not measured by how much pain you absorb for others. When fear of judgment appears, remember that your mission will never be understood by everyone, and it was never meant to be. This process is not easy. It requires patience, honesty, and a willingness to sit with discomfort instead of numbing it. But as you peel away each layer, your energy becomes lighter, stronger, and more expansive. And something incredible happens. The same wounds that once held you back become the source of your greatest wisdom. You begin to see patterns in others that mirror your own past pain, and instead of being overwhelmed by it, you are able to guide them through it with clarity. This is why clearing your inner blocks is so essential. It allows you to step out of survival mode and into the true flow of your gift. You are no longer a sponge for the pain of others. You become a channel, allowing divine energy to pass through you without depleting you. But beware. The deeper you go, the more you will uncover truths about yourself that may feel uncomfortable, even terrifying. Old memories may resurface. You may realize how long you have been living beneath your potential. This is the point where many turn back, afraid of what they might find if they continue. But you are different. You are being called to face what others run from because you carry a light that can only shine fully once the shadows have been acknowledged. So ask yourself this: are you ready to confront the parts of yourself you've spent years hiding? Because the next step will require a level of vulnerability and courage you may have never tapped into before. But if you can take that step, everything you thought you knew about your gift will change. There comes a moment when you realize that simply recognizing your gift is not enough. You cannot carry this extraordinary light within you and leave it dormant, waiting for the perfect time. The first and most essential step in activating your healing energy is intention. A clear and sincere decision that you are ready to awaken the power that has been quietly pulsing beneath the surface of your life. Intention is not just a passing thought or wish. It is the force that aligns your soul with the universe, the spark that turns potential into reality. When you set this intention wholeheartedly, you send a signal to everything around you that you are ready to step fully into your mission. But intention alone is only the beginning. You must create space in your life for this energy to rise. One of the most powerful ways to do this is through meditation. By sitting in stillness, you begin to quiet the noise of your mind and open yourself to the subtle frequencies of your own spirit. Focus on your breath, on the rhythm of life moving through you, and allow yourself to become aware of sensations you might usually ignore: the warmth in your chest, the tingling in your fingertips, the vibration in your body that grows stronger the more you tune in. These are not random feelings. They are the first signs of your healing energy responding to your attention. Visualization amplifies this process. Close your eyes and picture a radiant light at the center of your being. See it glowing brighter with every breath you take, expanding through your chest, flowing down your arms, reaching your hands. Imagine this light spilling from your palms like streams of pure energy, touching everything around you with peace, restoration, and strength. At first, you may feel only a faint pulse, a gentle warmth, but as you practice, the sensation becomes undeniable. Your hands might feel heavier, hotter, or even buzz with electricity. That is your healing power awakening, moving through you with purpose. Yet the strength of this energy does not depend solely on technique. It depends on how you treat yourself. Your healing energy grows exponentially when it is rooted in self-love and genuine care for your own well-being. If you neglect yourself, if you run on empty, your gift will struggle to flourish. But when you nurture your body, your mind, and your spirit with kindness, you become a clear and powerful channel for the energy you are meant to carry. This means setting boundaries with people or situations that drain you, choosing foods and activities that nourish you, and surrounding yourself with environments that uplift your soul. Daily self-care routines are not indulgent. They are sacred practices that keep your gift vibrant. Whether it is starting the day with affirmations, spending time in nature, journaling your thoughts, or taking moments of silence before bed, these rituals build a foundation of balance and strength. Think of your healing energy like a fire. If you ignore it, the flame will flicker and fade. But if you tend to it every day, adding fuel with intention, rest, and love, it becomes a blaze so strong that nothing can extinguish it. As you continue to practice, you will notice changes in yourself and in those around you. People may feel drawn to you without knowing why. They may tell you they feel lighter after speaking to you or simply being near you. You will find yourself more attuned to opportunities, more aware of the ways you can bring light into the world. This is the sign that your healing energy is flowing freely and powerfully. But be warned, once this energy is activated, you will begin to see the world differently. You will sense the truth behind people's words, feel the emotions they try to hide, and recognize the suffering that exists just beneath the surface of everyday life. This awareness can be overwhelming at first, but it is also the greatest gift you will ever receive, because it allows you to step into your mission with precision and clarity. And now, as your energy begins to rise and align with its true purpose, there is something even more profound waiting for you to uncover. What if I told you that activating your healing energy is only the beginning? That there is a deeper mastery, a hidden dimension that can amplify your gift beyond anything you've ever imagined? Would you dare to step into it? Because once you do, there will be no turning back. Once your healing energy is awakened, you will quickly realize something crucial. Without strong, energetic boundaries, your gift can become as heavy as it is powerful. This is because the more attuned you become to others, the more you will feel their pain, their fear, and their chaos as if it were your own. And if you do not learn to discern between your energy and theirs, you risk carrying burdens that were never meant for you. This is one of the greatest challenges of the chosen ones, the ability to stand in compassion without being consumed by the weight of the world. The first step to mastering energetic boundaries is awareness. You must begin to notice how your body and emotions shift when you are around others. Are you suddenly exhausted after a simple conversation? Do you leave certain environments feeling inexplicably heavy or anxious? These are signs that you are unconsciously absorbing energy that does not belong to you. Developing the ability to pause and ask yourself, is this mine or is this theirs, can be life-changing. Because once you recognize the difference, you can return what is not yours with love instead of unconsciously carrying it. Visualization is a powerful tool for this. Every morning or before entering a challenging situation, imagine a radiant shield of light surrounding your entire body. This light can take whatever form feels right for you. A golden sphere, a shimmering bubble, a cloak of pure white energy. The purpose of this shield is not to isolate you from others. It is to filter out the negativity and emotional debris that can cling to you like dust. As you visualize, set the intention that only energy aligned with love and healing may enter your field. Everything else dissolves before it reaches you. This simple practice can protect you from energetic exhaustion while still allowing you to be a vessel for healing. But boundaries are not just about shielding yourself. They are about learning the art of detachment. When someone is suffering, it is natural to want to absorb their pain, to take it on so they can feel lighter. Yet this only drains you and ultimately disempowers them. True healing happens when you act as a channel, allowing divine energy to flow through you to others without holding on to what is not yours. This requires courage, because it means trusting that the universe is working through you, and that you are not responsible for saving everyone. Your role is to guide, not to rescue, to illuminate the path, not to walk it for them. Continual self-reflection is another key to maintaining clear boundaries. As you step deeper into your mission, you will encounter situations that test your limits and trigger old wounds. Make it a habit to check in with yourself regularly. Ask, where am I giving too much? Where am I neglecting my own needs? Journaling, meditating, or simply spending time alone in nature can help you reconnect with your inner compass. The more honest you are with yourself, the stronger your energetic field will become. energy cleansing rituals are equally important. Just as you would bathe to clean your physical body, you must also cleanse your energy. This can be as simple as taking a salt bath, smudging with sage or Palo Santo, or visualizing a waterfall of light washing away any heaviness you have picked up. You can also use sound, chimes, singing bowls, or even your own voice to break up stagnant energy. These practices clear your field, ensuring your gift remains sharp and powerful. As your boundaries strengthen, you will notice a profound shift. You will no longer feel drained after helping others. You will find it easier to say no without guilt when something doesn't align with your purpose. And most importantly, you will become a steady, unshakable presence, able to hold space for the deepest wounds without losing yourself in them. This is the mark of a true healer, not someone who sacrifices their well-being for others, but someone who embodies balance so powerfully that their mere presence becomes transformative. But there is something even deeper to uncover, something that separates those who simply carry the gift from those who truly embody it. Because once you master your energetic boundaries, you unlock a level of clarity and connection that can take your mission to heights you never dreamed possible. Are you ready to discover what lies beyond that door? This is it. This is the moment everything inside you has been leading you toward. You're standing on the edge of a transformation that will not only change your life, but the lives of everyone who will ever cross your path. The gift of healing that has been stirring within you is no longer waiting. It is ready to rise, ready to be unleashed, ready to pour light into a world that is starving for hope. You were chosen for this, not by accident, not by chance, but because the universe knew your heart could carry the weight and the beauty of this mission. Hear me now. Your light is not optional, it is essential. Every second you hold back, every moment you question your worth, someone somewhere is waiting for the healing only you can bring. Your presence, your words, your energy, they have the power to shift realities. This is why you cannot afford to doubt yourself anymore. You are not here to merely exist. You are here to ignite change. And here is the revelation your soul has been waiting to hear. Everything you thought was breaking you was actually building you. Every wound, every setback, every tear was carving you into the vessel you were always meant to become. You are not the same person who began this journey. You are stronger, wiser, more dangerous to the darkness than you have ever been. Now is the time to rise without hesitation, to step into the full magnitude of your calling and let nothing hold you back. The world does not need another silent chosen one hiding in the shadows. It needs you, awake, alive, and unapologetically walking in your power. The invisible network of love and healing that connects all chosen ones is moving around you now, ready to carry you forward. You are not alone. You have never been alone. So I am asking you to seal this moment right now. Comment these words below. My light will not be hidden. Write it as a declaration, not just for yourself, but for every soul that will be touched by your awakening. Let it be a vow you never break. And when you finish typing those words, lift your head and feel it. The shift, the fire, the unstoppable current of purpose flowing through you. This is not the end. It is the beginning. Your life is about to become a beacon, blazing so brightly that even the deepest shadows cannot withstand it. Rise, shine, heal. The world has been waiting for you.